Hello planner friends, I'm Jessica. We're going to be doing another plan with me in the Erin Condren. Do you guys like my new cover? I really like it. I just put it on, so I thought I'd point it out. I also noticed that my planner is getting super chunky. Anyways, here we are at the current week that I'll be setting up, April the 11th through the 17th, and I got a kit that I'm really excited to use. It's my first time using a Caress Press kit. It is called Purple Rain, and I just love how pretty the colors are. The little succulents and the cacti and the florals, and it's in the Erin Condren April colors, so I like that. I also had to have it because I haven't seen anything like it. This kit is literally set up to where you just place it down as she's laid it out for you. So I just thought that was neat. So because it looks like it was an easy setup, I thought that I would maybe take this time to do a little bit of a different plan with me where I answer a couple questions and make this like a get to know me a little bit. One thing I'm nervous about though, because I don't usually tend to talk and put down stickers at the same time as that, so hopefully I can and they will be put down straight. This is vinyl paper, which feels amazing, by the way. It's really soft, but anytime I use something new, I mean, I've never used a full vinyl kit before. It's a little bit tricky, but I'm going to try it anyways because that's what I have planned for this week. Also, you may have noticed I don't have any pre-planning notes, so no extra icons. I may use some of the ones that are provided in the kit, depending on how this video goes, but because I'm going to kind of talk through it, I'm not going to do the pre-planning part. And anyways, if you're familiar with my plan with me, my icons that I put down are kind of repetitive. I don't have a super interesting life, but let's go ahead and get started. I think I'm gonna go kind of day by day first so that I could get used to this. I noticed some of the boxes are a little bit different sized. You know, there's little washi strips in between and stuff. I do think that this ombre box fits, so I'll kind of start there, and yeah, I'm gonna place that down first and we'll get to the questions. Let's try this vinyl paper here. It feels really cool. It seems like it's a little off, or I'm a little off. Like the box, I heard vinyl kind of stretches, and I don't even know if this is repositionable. So anyways, you know what? I'm not gonna get too picky. I'm gonna place them down. What happens, happens, and let's just keep moving along. So, yeah. This is the to-do area, so I'll put the header over top of it. And I did get somebody on a video to put a comment down just asking about like some basic info about me. So currently I am a housewife and I am married to my high school sweetheart. His name is Shane. I started dating him soon after I had my 16th birthday. And we have one son together. His name is Teal. Yes, teal like the color teal. And he is in first grade. My hubby named him. A little funny story about his name actually is that back when we were dating, we got into this conversation, and I mean, we had just been dating for maybe a month max. We got into this conversation about maybe kids one day, and he told me why the name Teal was so important to him, and that his future wife would have to be okay with his son being named Teal. So, you know, back then I didn't know that one day I would be his wife. And so I was like, cool, and agreed to it and whatnot. So, I mean, fast forward, 19 and a half years old, got married. Then at 22, I found out I was pregnant, and we started talking about names. And he right away was like, Teal, if it's a boy. And so I give my sonogram, and we find out it's a boy. So I did get to pick the middle name. I did James after my grandpa. So we do actually call our son TJ for short. I am not doing the best job. Do you see that gap right there? It's bothering me a lot. Hopefully I get better at this. Yeah, I don't think these are very repositionable. I don't have long nails. Maybe they are. Oh, I could kind of adjust it maybe a little bit. So anyways, that's the story about my son's name being Teal. And next month, me and my husband will actually be married for 11 years now. I cannot tell you how fast life flies. Like every year just seems to become like shorter and shorter. It's really strange. Like I remember back when I was in high school, and I would think to myself, like, what is an age that I consider to be old? And the number 30 would pop in my head. And now here I am, 30 and old. But I totally don't feel that I am old. Like, I'm totally into all of the current music, anything that's on like the top 100 list. That's what I'm currently listening to. I like girly shows like Vampire Diaries and Jane the Virgin, and I shop at Forever 21. So I don't really know how a 30-year-old is supposed to act. But I do know I've matured throughout my life, of course. But I do not feel as old as my younger self thought I would be. I don't feel as old as, my younger self would have thought at this age. So that is, anyways, just a little bit of basic info. I'm about at the bottom here. And I didn't do a marvelous job with putting down things straight, but maybe I'll get better each day. I think I'm going to keep doing what I did day by day here. So there's also some really cool top washi and bottom washi. I'll probably do that last. So let's move to Tuesday. Okay, so another question I got is, what are some other interests you have besides planning? Well, I guess I would kind of consider myself to be a typical girly girl. I love handbags like a lot. I probably have too many in my closet. I love makeup. I have also probably too much of that. I like Sephora and Ulta, and probably my favorite eyeshadow palettes are the Naked by Urban Decay. I have all 4 Naked palettes that they've released. Why is this so hard to place down, guys? Is it because I'm talking? Oh, geez, that took forever. I'm so sorry. Anyways, I like shopping. I like anything that is cute and pretty. I also really enjoy decorating my home. That's a lot of fun. I love DIYs. I love crafting. I like art. I like trying to do art. I'm not like the best, drawing and painting and all that good stuff. And of course, YouTube. YouTube is a hobby and does take up a lot of time to film and edit, upload, do all that. I do enjoy that, so I would consider that a hobby as well. A question that I get a lot that I actually just addressed in a recent Happy Planner plan with me. So if you have not seen that, I could link it at the little I button, and you could click on that. But I guess I'll repeat the answer kind of right now. I get asked, why do you have multiple planners and how do you keep them from, overlapping information if I have so many planners? Well, if you think of, planning as a hobby, just like any other hobby, you will tend to collect, so it's my interest. I'm interested in it. I want to try different planners. I want to invest in different planner supplies. And yeah, so I have planners that aren't even in use. But every one that I do use has its own function. This Erin Condren is kind of my main workhorse. I do my to-do lists in here, appointments, tasks, all that kind of stuff. In my happy planner, I use like a daily journal, and I kind of explain how I do that section by section in that Plan With Me video. Yeah, so anyways, I don't know. Hopefully that kind of explained that. I also got a question on like my family background, and how I grew up, I guess. Well, I am the oldest of 4. So I have the next one down. My next sibling is my brother. We're 4.5 years apart. And then I have a sister, and she's 6 years younger than me. And then I have another sister, and she's almost 15 years younger than me. But they are all biological. So, yes, my dad actually was military. So I moved a lot in my life, which was very, very, very hard. Constantly moving. There was times when in one school year, I would have 3 different classrooms. So yeah, it was no fun. I had to learn to become a little bit outgoing, earn my own friends and whatnot. But my mom, she is always super crafty and organized, and I watched how she did things, and I was always that weird kid that I just loved going into, places like Office Depot, or I loved the craft store. I loved when it was like back to school time, getting your new supplies. Just new supplies was so much fun for me. And because we were military and we moved a lot, my love of crafting started with making my own cards, like with scrapbooking paper, and I had my own little box of sticker collection, and I would pen pal all my friends and relatives out of the States. So then, I hit middle school, and they'd give you like an agenda every year. And I actually loved my agenda, but at school you weren't allowed to decorate it or anything like that. But I thought it was fun to have one. Some kids didn't like to have to keep up in their agenda. I did. In high school, they didn't make you have an agenda, but I kept on, and I kind of started with like fun gel pens and color coding. And then I literally just recently found out about the planner community last year, 2015. And I was like, oh my gosh, I could actually combine my love of paper crafting with papers and stickers and organizing all in one, so this has been really fun. This is definitely a fun hobby. I love the planner community and all the people in it. I enjoy Instagram and posting my spreads and looking at everybody else's pictures, and I just binge watch Plan With Me videos and planner setup videos all the time. It's just really what I'm into as a mom, keeping track of school events for my son and appointments and everything, and then getting to just be artsy and decorate all at the same time is awesome. So yeah, I feel like I'm going so slow. It's probably because I'm talking. Let's see, I think, did I have any other questions? I have a little piece of paper off to the side. Let me see. No, that was actually like kind of the last one. I don't really know what else to really say. Ooh, I forgot the little thing first. This is so pretty, by the way, guys. Don't you think? Oh, goodness. I love the way this is turning out. If you have any other questions, on one of my Plan With Me's, I asked for some questions, and I didn't get too many. So that's pretty much all that I had on my list. If you have any other questions, go ahead and leave them down in the comments, and I will, do my best to answer them for you. So as you see, this is about as far as we've gotten here. So what I think I'm going to do is kind of just speed you through while I get this Thursday through Sunday down, and I'll check back in with you. All right? I think this is absolutely gorgeous. Oh my goodness, I love it. Now, I will admit, I struggled a little bit with this paper, putting it down evenly, but it's just so pretty and full with gorgeous colors. I'm gonna be okay with it. I think I'll go ahead and quickly put down some of these icons because a lot of these are what I would do anyways. So to start with, Monday is always my big laundry day. So I'm going to take the laundry machine to do icon, stick it in the checklist for Monday. And then I'm going to take these adorable labels here. Let me see if you guys can see the detail. They have little heart dream catchers on them, and that's perfect to mark Tuesday and Thursday, my son's martial arts class. I'm going to put it down here. A little low. Oh my goodness. This is so gorgeous. Loved this kit. Okay, Thursday is also our trash night, so I'll put that down just in the little things box. It's a small reminder, but I need to remember. On Friday, that's our payday. So I'm going to take a flag and the little, dollar symbol in the today section. And just kind of center that in there. That, I know what that means. And, ooh, that was so crooked. I have, that's been my trend today, putting everything down crooked, I feel. Come on. That's a little better. Anyways, I also catch my TV show on Friday night, so I'll take the purple TV in the little things writing area. And that's all I'm going to do for the icons, but I need to place down the weekend banner to give this a finished look. And I really don't want to cover up how gorgeous this is over here, just like I didn't want to cover up my sidebar. But let's put down the weekend banner. I wonder, is it meant to go below or up high? Which looks, well, it kind of has the rods, like a typical one, so I'll place it like, I guess, normal. Right there we go. Oh my gosh, I love this so much. I really appreciate you guys taking the time to check out this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, let me know by giving me a thumbs up. I would really, really appreciate it. Also, hit that subscribe button so that you could come back to see me and all my planner-related videos. And until I see you again, have a beautiful day. Bye-bye, my friends.